On this installment of what they don't want you to know about money, I'm going to tell you how you can pay off your bond in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Yes, pay off your 20-year bond in 6 years. I mentioned it in one of my social media interviews a few weeks ago, and I've had so many queries from people saying, is this possible? Can this be done? Well, yes, it can. Let's go to the basics. When you take out a bond from a bank and they give it to you for 20 years, what often happens is that you agree to pay a certain interest rate for that period of time. This interest generates income for the bank, and the bank often buys 2 houses for every 1 house you buy over 20 years, and buys almost 3 houses for every 1 house you buy when you take out a 30-year bond. Now, what we want to do is use their money against them. And you can beat the bank, but it takes sacrifice, commitment, and discipline, because in order to pay off your bond in a record 6 or 7 years, which is the same period you'd probably purchase a car, you need to pay a lot more money than the minimum amount you've agreed to pay with the bank. On your screen, I'm showing you how long it would take you to how much you need to pay extra on top of your monthly income for a 1 million rand bond. Now, obviously, if your bond is 880,000, work out 88% of the payment on your screen. If your bond is 500,000 rand, work out 50% on the payment on your screen. If your bond is 2 million, then it's times 2. If it's 3 million, then it's times 3. But definitely the payment extra which you pay on your bond, which is shown on your screen, is at an interest rate of 9.5%, which is probably where the repo rate is right now. But it gives you an idea as to how much more you need to commit yourself in order to clear your bond in 6 years. 6 years is possible, but you need to really focus and make that effort. I've also put on your screen the numbers of what you would need to do to pay off your bond maybe in 8 years. So you can compare between 6 years and 8 years how much that extra payment changes. Again, we're working with a bond of 1 million rand, which means that if your actual bond is 880, you work out 88% of the payment you're looking at. If your bond is 300,000, it's 30% of the payment you're looking at on the screen. And obviously 2 million or 3 million is times 2 or times 3. Can you pay off your bond early? Yes, but it takes a lot of focus. Before you take up this schedule, I would also suggest you consider taking up a bond which is known as an access bond. An access bond simply means that that extra money which you're putting in overpayments can be accessed by you in terms of life happening or be there an emergency. Yes, I want you to be able to put in that extra payment knowing that if life happens and it's really, really bad, you can access that money. Otherwise, if you don't make it an access bond, all that money is locked in, you can't access it. I'm real because I know life happens. So, can you pay off your bond in 6 years? Take up the challenge. Get in touch with me. My numbers and details are on screen right now. I can guide you through the process. And if you're thinking about becoming one of my clients and joining my family office of Sugar Creek Wealth, well, there's still a few spots open. We prefer to work with young people who are very focused, couples who want to stay together and enjoy quality lifestyles, or even single people who've decided to really take control of their finances. You can be a money master. You don't need to be a money slave. That's one of the things that they don't want you to know about money.